make this shift in the next few days, you will be in so much better health and shape as we go into the later part of the year. And the new year is going to be a blessing in the sky for you. If you saw my Instagram video, you know where I'm heading. But here in a more private venue, I want to share with you guys a little bit more details on why it's so important for you guys to make this shift. If you're not familiar with the wellness ladder, many of you guys know that the step number 2 on the wellness ladder is the sleeping habits. And with the daylight saving and the amount of stress and demands and to-do list you got going, I figured I wanted to come here and give you, if not one, maybe 2 very critical things for you to do so you can actually get your body and, more importantly, your health ready to go into this winter and end of the year mode. Now, somebody I heard a long time I said to stay committed to your decision but flexible in the approach. And that's when this one thing that you can do will come into play. And that one thing is to know your pattern and be consistent. And that's 2, right? Know your patterns and be consistent. And by that, what I mean when I'm referring to knowing your pattern is about knowing what chronotype you are, what kind of a sleeper, what kind of behavior, what kind of person you are, you operate the best. And again, we're going a little deeper on this video here because I want you to really take the shift to the next level, not only for getting in better shape, but for your overall health. Especially if you're over the age of 50, we need to do this because without health, we don't get much shit done. So going back to the patterns, we actually feel more productive, we feel more energetic, we feel healthier, we feel more vitalic at a certain pattern. Either we sleep in, we sleep less, we stay up late, we read more, whatever. There's a pattern that we have. And I often refer to those as primal patterns because we're one or another in a cosmic level related to an animal. So there's been many studies on chronotypes, and chronotypes is based on your chromosome buildup, right? So if you identify which pattern, which chronotype you are, either you're a night owl or you're a dolphin or if you're a bear type, those will let you know what level of not only sleep cycle you need to stick with, you need to be consistent with, but also what additional help you need as far as those ring lights to help you get some melatonin production, if you should drink more water instead of having your tea or coffee first thing in the morning. And even your chronotype will help you with your libido, your sex life, as far as productivity and level and efficiency. Especially again after the age of 50. So knowing the pattern, the chronotype is ideal. Now, let me remind you guys that the daylight savings was created by us, the human, just to be more productive, to get more shit done. So with that said, we that created it, us human, right, we're in control of that. And that's when the sleeping habit comes into play. If you're not familiar with the sleep formula that we use inside the formula, just drop me a line or text me directly and I'll send it to you. But it's pretty much the 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and it's a simple formula that if you start doing it consistently based on your chronotype, based on your patterns, when do you feel the most clear-headed? When do you feel the most energetic? When do you start feeling groggy? When are you hungry? When are you not thirsty? All those things add up to your chronotype, and we don't want to break who you are. We want to mold a better version of you. And I often tell people winter is when we lay down the foundation for the spring and summer. And you see bumper stickers around town, right? Like summer bodies are made in the winter. And that's kind of along the lines of that. So if we're able to pin down your pattern, your chronotype that you belong to, we're actually able to craft a nice plan that you can stay consistent without forcing yourself to it. That way you don't need the motivation, you don't need that willpower. You just follow and do the actions and take, movement in the way that your body, your mind, your brain works. Because when you try to push your body to do things that your brain don't want to do, it's the battle of motivation and willpower. But uh, one more thing that I want to share with you guys as I'm looking at my notes. If you're not sure how to figure it out, your chronotype or your pattern, which person you are, what primal animal your body is, I'm going to put a link below to one of my favorite doctors that I follow down below. And he has an assessment that you can do from home and help you. But also, if you want that sleep formula, just message me directly or drop the word sleep down below and I'll look for you and I'll send it to you directly privately. But I wanted just to take a couple minutes here and go a little deeper as we go into daylight saving, because again, the winter is when we lay down the foundation for the spring and summer. And we need to really take care of our health so we can actually be more efficient and actually, more importantly, more happy around those with us. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you found this useful. And again, drop me a line below, sleep, or reach out, text me directly the word sleep, and I'll send you the formula so you guys can start practicing, and look for the link for Dr. Bruce down below to figure out your chronotype if you haven't figured out yet. All right, talk to you guys later.